Looking frail but ready to fight, the disgraced former movie mogul needed help arriving at court today. He appeared after he was hospitalized following the appeals court's surprise ruling that shocked and outraged his accusers.
The case was returned here to New York Supreme Criminal Court just days after Harvey Weinstein's conviction was thrown out.
New York's highest court said the judge shouldn't have allowed other accusers to testify in Weinstein's trial about their allegations, ones that Harvey had not been charged with. Weinstein was handcuffed to his wheelchair as one of his original accusers faced off with him in the courtroom today. Prosecutors said they intended to retry him on the sexual abuse charges. Today, those who were in the courtroom spoke out.
What's his morale like? I mean, even if he walks away, he's not walking into the life that he left before.
His morale is, if I get to go home and spend time with my children, that's all he wants. He didn't have hope a week ago today. That was it. He was going to die in prison. He now has hope.
You had the sign that said the Me Too movement reckoning will continue.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Women are not going to be deterred. They're not going to be demoralized. After a brief period of grief and disappointment over the New York Court of Appeals decision, they will soldier on and they will speak out in support of justice for themselves and other victims.
But some of the women who were involved in the original case aren't waiting for a new trial to make their voices heard again.
Horrifically disappointing and unfair.
That's how Rosie Perez described the appeals court decision. She testified at Weinstein's 2020 trial, but insisted the ruling will not affect the Me Too movement.
Doesn't say anything backwards. We're going to keep on trucking.
Our efforts in speaking up definitely brought awareness to the problem. He's a very dangerous man.
Journalist Lauren Savant claimed Weinstein exposed himself to her in a deserted New York restaurant. She was part of a group of accusers known as the Silence Breakers.
There's over 100 of us that spoke out about what he's done to women in the last, over 3 decades time. It's a kick in the head to all of us, because it just shows that maybe there is social awareness about these kinds of crimes against women, but that the justice system just has not caught up yet. What's to say if and when he ever gets out of prison, he won't come back and try and exact revenge on some of the women that spoke out against him.
Even though his New York conviction was overturned, Harvey, who has been imprisoned at upstate New York's Mohawk Correctional Facility, will not be a free man. He was sentenced to 16 years in prison in LA, convicted in 2022 of another rape. California prosecutors say they expect that case to stick, though Weinstein's lawyers have said they think that verdict was tainted by the New York conviction.